Alright, you guys are gonna love this one. Main principals be like, you're in trouble now.
Ryan Trout has always had problems in all of the schools he went to. If you've been keeping up with this video series, you'll know Ryan constantly had issues with referrals in both middle school and high school. And although the whole write-up saga was definitely a major point in Ryan's life, none of it compares to the issues he had with Votech and his war against them. Which is where my little disclaimer comes in. This whole situation, the whole Votech saga, none of it really makes any sense to me. When I first started taking notes and attempting to make a timeline around Ryan Trout's whole rise to internet fame, this is what stumped me the most. I actually didn't even know what a Votech was to begin with. The entire sequence of events during this saga, and especially the ending, just make no sense at all since all of my information was coming from Ryan's storytime videos. And they don't make any sense at all. Here's a couple explanations of how I'm handling events I don't understand. Ryan at one point randomly refers to a certain student. Literally. That is what he calls him, a certain student. I'm running under the assumption that this is the son of the wrestler, who Ryan had already established a sort of rivalry with. Another thing is a specific YouTube rant video Ryan references, but doesn't explain what it is at all. All we know of this video is that it got the police involved, and there was possibly 2 of them, and Ryan deleted them immediately. This explains nothing to me because Ryan has countless videos he calls rant videos, but they're not usually. They're often just him talking about stuff without context, which is all of his videos. The whole Votech saga is very interesting and definitely one of the main reasons I wanted to do this series, but some of the parts are probably not going to be completely accurate or make a whole lot of sense. So if you don't like that, just give me a break. I'm compiling this by myself using Ryan's storytime videos that are incomprehensible. Seriously, I've had to watch some of his videos like 5 times in a row just to try and understand facts like the year Ryan stopped going to Votech, which I still don't know if I actually got that right. Anyways, usually I put a little question at the start to really work your minds, to really make you ponder these stupid videos. So for this one, I'll ask you to think about unreliable narrators, which is a narrator who deceives you, the viewer, whether on purpose or by accident. Everyone is subject to their own biases, especially if it's a first-person recount of something that they were involved in. It's just human nature, and because of that, if you don't have multiple perspectives into something, you likely won't have the full picture of what actually occurred. Ryan is, by all accounts and definition, an unreliable narrator. Hell, I'm sure you could consider me an unreliable narrator. So what I want you, the viewer, to think about is what actually went on in Votech during the Votech saga. This is Ryan Trout versus Votech. Ending Ryan's terrible start to Votech. For Christmas, he revealed in an unboxing video he got a Nintendo Wii U. Truly, this must have been the worst Christmas ever. In 2018 too, how did this happen? A comment on the video revealed Ryan owned a Nintendo Switch already. Seriously, how did this happen?
Yep, I'm gonna be unboxing the Wii U, so let's get into it. This is the plastic. So I also received some Splatoon right here. I received some Mario Kart 8, and I received some Super Smash Bros. Wii U.
In the video, Ryan says how he wishes the Nintendo Switch could be charged outside of the docking station. Even though it can, I don't know what he means.
And this is basically like the charger, not like a 3DS charger. They should have also done this on the Nintendo Switch and just portable, but they didn't do that. But like, actually it would have made, yeah, but you know, it's whatever. But it would have made a lot of sense to do it for the Nintendo Switch too, because maybe some people don't want to bring the whole box when they're traveling somewhere and they just want to bring the portable, like, for example, you could do that with the gamepad, but you need this to play it, so, you know what I mean?
A few days later, Ryan made a video thanking TikTok and voicing his goals for 1 million followers, which he hoped to achieve in the next year.
Hey, I wanted to say thank you to TikTok for the great app, the great sounds, the good videos, the duet features, the reaction features, the good sounds, for getting me on the For You page, the trending hashtags for 400K. The goal next year is the million. The million. The million. The million. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get big next year, you know what I'm saying?
Ryan also uploaded a video in which he explains why he never had a girlfriend, which he summed up as being because they never gave him a chance and he came off too strong.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be explaining why I never had a girlfriend, so let's get into it. So see, you know how I'm different and all that? Girls never really gave me a chance because I was different, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm single as a Pringle, so you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And sometimes, like, girls would say that I came off too strong.
What's interesting is that Ryan explains that the girls in his class would tell the vice principal behind his back that he came off too strong.
But they wouldn't really say it to my face. They would say it to the vice principal behind my back like a wuss. So yeah, basically people never say things to my face. They always say it behind my back and talk a lot of crap. So yeah.
Which must have something to do with the referrals he was getting. He decides he wants a rich girlfriend, a decision he would stand by well into the future.
You know, if these girls don't want to date me, then you know what? I'm too good for them. That's why I never had a girlfriend, because I'm too good for these girls, you know what I'm saying? I need me a rich girl that can make me a lot of money, you know what I'm saying?
On the last day of December, at the end of 2018, Ryan uploaded one final video for the year in which he went over all of his Christmas gifts.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be showing you a summary of what I got for Christmas. Like, I'm not going to show the hot cocoa French vanilla thing, the fun dip, the gummy bears, because the food's downstairs. So I'm going to show you what, like, material stuff I got.
Ranging from Wii U games, amiibos, and other assorted items. He also revealed some of the Wii U games didn't work, and he had to call GameStop about that.
I mean, it's unfortunate that the 3 games didn't work, but you know, I got like 5 ones that you can use until the working copies ship. So on the phone call, I said they need to test them before they send them out. Hopefully they listened, because I do want working games.
Ryan states in the video how he doesn't want to ruin GameStop's reputation.
I really do love getting games from GameStop, so I don't want to be on bad terms with the caller from GameStop. I mean, not really a caller, but like the company reputation, you know what I mean? But I don't want to really do that, because it's not really the caller's fault, because they didn't send out the games. They're not the mailman, so.
Luckily for him, he wouldn't have to. Starting off the new year of 2019, where anything is possible, Ryan uploaded his New Year's resolutions.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about my New Year's resolution.
His first resolution was to get 1 million followers on TikTok and make money. $1,000 at least.
To get 1 million followers. That's my New Year's resolution, and that's my goal for the year. To reach 1 million on a social media platform, and to make at least $1,000 off social media, hopefully.
His other resolution was to not drink and not smoke.
To not drink, to not smoke.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. I've never drank and I've never smoked, so that shouldn't be an issue. You get the joke.
It's actually to do well in life. To not let anything stand in his way.
I'm gonna say to do well in whatever I want to do with my life. And basically, my New Year's resolution is to not let anything stand in my way the whole year.
At the end of January, Ryan released his own song he wrote in a video titled "Autistic Boy Sings Better Than Ariana Grande."
Hey, in this video, me, a autistic boy, will be singing, and I'll be one of the best singers you ever heard.
The song's lyrics are about America and Mexico, a bunch of planets, and how he's a singer. Honestly, I don't know.
America, America, Mexico, Uranus, Jupiter, Saturn, Earth.
He also made another rap song the next day, where he revealed he lets the little piggies out when he fights by taking his socks off.
Yeah, I throw off my socks when it's fighting time. Yeah, I spit the rhymes like there ain't no tomorrow.
5 days later, he made this.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be humming like a pro, me, the autistic boy here, so let's get into it. Yep, that is it for this video.
And this.
Hey, in this video, me, the autistic boy, will be beatboxing like a pro, so let's get into it.
In a more unfortunate video, Ryan expresses his frustration with his autism and the issues it causes him in life, such as the anxiety, daily paranoia, severe social awkwardness.
Hey, in this video, I'll be explaining why I want my autism to be cured, so let's get into it. The anxiety, the paranoia on the daily basis, the severe social awkwardness.
Anxiety and paranoia again.
The anxiety, the paranoia, what else I'm thinking?
Issues with focusing and memory issues.
The focusing issues, the issues remembering things. Like, sometimes I feel like I just want to be a regular kid, you know what I mean? Like, seriously.
Ryan states that he just wishes he could be a normal kid and not have to deal with these symptoms, a fact of life he will never be able to change. Ryan addresses his autism in a video for a typical pocket of weirdos on TikTok that believed Ryan did not have autism and he was faking it for clout.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about a topic that actually needs to be addressed. I'm actually autistic.
He expressed confusion towards those TikTok cyber sleuths and gave a brief rundown of his early history and how he actually has autism.
People keep thinking I'm using, like, autism for clout. Like, no, I actually have autism. Like, people keep thinking I'm lying about autism or I'm faking to be what they say retarded for clout. No, I was diagnosed at a very young age, 18 months, I think. I was told when I was actually I wasn't told when I was diagnosed. I was told later in my life that when I was diagnosed, but yeah, the point is I actually do have autism and I was diagnosed when I was like 18 months old.
In a video about politics, Ryan talked about the reason he disliked politics in America was because of the increasing political partisanship and the us versus them mentality it created. He's so right.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I hate politics, so let's get into it. But people will literally not be your friend if you don't agree with a certain political group. In all honesty, I don't really look at politics, and I hate it because of the way it makes people view one another. Like, you know what I mean? This doesn't make sense, because you support one thing, one group of people is going to be mad at you. You support another thing, another group of people are going to be mad at you. So you can never please anybody in politics.
In April, Ryan uploaded his last YouTube video, in which he explained how online hate was the biggest culprit in his decision to quit uploading.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I'm quitting YouTube. So let's get into it. You know, it's just too tiring for me, you know what I mean? It's just too stressful, you know what I mean? Like, because of all the hate comments and all that, so it just really gets to me sometimes, and just wanted to say this is my last YouTube video, so thanks for watching.
With that, Ryan ended his almost 7-year-long YouTube saga.
Yep, that's it for this video. April Fools. Did I fool you?
A video titled My Request for Autism Awareness Day, Ryan requested for Autism Awareness Month his fans should be getting him up to 1 million followers from his current 400k on TikTok.
Hello everybody, so in this video I'm going to be talking about how you all should be making me famous for Autism Awareness Day / Autism Awareness Month, so yeah. So for Autism Awareness Month, we should get my numbers up from 471,000 to 1 million, please.
He also proclaims himself the king of the autism community.
The thing is, I'm autistic, right? And it's for Autism Awareness Month, too, right? I'm autistic, right? You want to appreciate the autistic people? Appreciate me, people. I'm like the king of the community over here. Look at me, dude.
Although not stated in this video, Ryan later revealed he had a lot of self-doubt about this goal. In contrast to his previous arrogance, Ryan uploaded a more humble video a few days later in which he thanks his followers for their continued support.
Hey, in this video, I just wanted to say thank you to all the people that have truly supported me. In my community, in my fan base, everywhere. I just want to say thank you to all the people that have been loyal to me, all the people that have respected me, and everything.
He also states that he does TikTok reactions for free, but he won't do the duets for free.
I care more about my fans than a couple of extra dollars. That's why I do reactions for free. I don't do the duets for free because I don't want to, like, annoy people on my feed. But that's why I require a guest for those. But I give free reactions on my live streams on TikTok, so.
During this time, Ryan's TikTok, according to him, was not reaching the For You page anymore, and as such, he was no longer gaining very many views or followers. In May, Ryan uploaded a video titled, "I Don't Think I Have Autism," in which he states how he doesn't think he has autism.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be explaining why I don't think I have autism. So even though I was diagnosed at a very young age, I just don't think I have it because I'm so smart, I'm very capable of being independent like I was at the job site.
For reasons such as being able to say, "Hey girl," ask guys about their day, and because he's perfect.
So I guess I don't have autism after all, no matter what the doctor said. The doctor was wrong, and I don't know why I was considered special needs. Like, I'm just like any other kid. Like, if I see a cute girl, I could be like, "Hey, what's up, girl? You look pretty today," you know what I mean? Like, I can socialize. Hey, I can ask one of my guy friends, "How's your day going, homie?" You know what I'm saying? I can do all that, you know what I mean? So I just do not think I'm autistic, even though the doctor must have misdiagnosed me because I'm too perfect to be mentally ill.
Around this time is when the baseball incident occurred. I made a mistake in the last video. Ryan uploaded a video apologizing to the fan after it happened.
Hello, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about, like, how I was mean to a fan, and I want him to know if he sees this, I'm sorry for not saying, "Hey, was that me you're talking about?" or "Hey, what's up?" or anything. Like, I feel bad now because
Ryan recounted a dream he had in which he was performing on stage to a bunch of adoring fans.
Hey, in this video, I'm gonna be talking about my dream last night, to where I had, like, tons of fans at a theater thing just to see me, and it was awesome, you know what I mean?
For some reason, the fans were teenage girls.
Like, all these, like, teenage girls, like, around there. I had, like, a fan base of them there at the thing to see me.
The video derails as Ryan starts explaining how he blew up on the Likey app, incorrectly referring to it as the Like app.
And I was, like, on the global leaderboard of the Like app, and I was on second of the whole USA leaderboard with 90,000 something likes, which is, like, double my usual. I usually get anywhere from, like, 30K to 50K now, typically, and now I was at, like, 90K, and I was like, whoa.
Overall, the response to this video in the comments was mostly confusion. By the end of May, Ryan revealed his current situation at Votech in a video titled, "I Can't Be Myself."
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about why I can't be myself.
Overall, Ryan's situation in Votech was quite negative, and similar to his situation in middle school and high school. At the Wendy's he worked at, Ryan seemed to have had frequent disagreements with Votech and his employers over the rules of him stimming at the workplace. Specifically, that he cannot, which he viewed as discrimination.
Because in society, at the workplace and school, like, I can't even stem. And it's horrible. I mean, honestly, and I feel like autistic people are often booted by society and discriminated against, and it sucks because it's not really fair to us.
He claims he was unable to fixate on things without being considered creepy by others.
But, like, honestly, I can't even fixate on something without people treat me like I'm doing something horrible or creepy or something, like, whatever it is.
Ryan claimed he could not be himself at his workplace, a similar phrase he used to explain school, and he was expected to be the ordinary while working.
Exactly. And then I feel like I'm not even being supported. Like, say at the workplace, you can't even be yourself. You're always expected to be the ordinary at the workplace, you know what I mean?
In Votech classes, Ryan got into shit for not paying attention in class, which was not on purpose, as he stated he was not trying to do so deliberately, but was treated as such.
And also, when I get unfocused, like, I'm seen as deliberately not paying attention when that's not even the case. Sometimes it's hard for me to absorb information, too.
A video posted later called "Keeping It 100" had Ryan doing things to keep it real, like eating chocolate pretzels for a minute.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how me, Ryan the Lion, keeps it 100. Let's go. So yeah, I'm just always keeping it real, you know what I mean? Gotta live that authentic life, gotta say Forget about the haters, you know what I mean? Gotta give y'all a little ASMR. You know what I mean?
What is telling about this video is a look into the loneliness Ryan was experiencing in Votech. He talked about how he missed his high school friends because he could joke around and share stuff without getting in trouble.
Yeah, I'm just always savage. I miss my high school friends though. They were the best and the most supportive. We would joke around with each other. We wouldn't always have to watch ourselves. We could just joke around with each other.
High school for him apparently felt like home. This contrasts with Votech, where Ryan was not getting along with any of the other students. The son of the wrestler and the other students frequently reported Ryan to the staff, getting him in trouble. Ryan's terrible experience at work and Votech was a stark contrast to his online fame, which caused him to get recognized more and more in public. Beyond just the baseball fan of Ryan's, there was also an instance where Ryan apparently got recognized by a girl at a market. Although she didn't seem to know his name, just calling him the guy from TikTok. Another instance, a girl at Votech actually recognized Ryan and took a picture with him. In the video recounting this event, Ryan stated his catchphrases, many of which he has never said on camera ever. The phrases included, "Yeah, you're right about that."
Yeah, you're right about that.
"Yeah, what's up, G?"
Yeah, what's up, G?
"What's up, buddy?"
What's up, buddy?
"At least someone has common sense."
At least someone has common sense.
"Yeah, I'm gonna be singing all day."
Yeah, I'm gonna be singing all day.
He states that these work because he has a voice that carries the room.
That's just the way I say things. Like in my voice, man. I just got that voice, man, that carries the room. Like, I just got that voice that carries the room when I practice.
Personally, I think his catchphrases would be keeping it real.
Keeping it real.
And you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? You get what I mean here? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
But what do I know? Ryan vows to not be humble, stating humble people only make $10,000 a year.
It's time. People always say be humble. Well, I'm sorry, the ones that are humble make $10,000 a year.
He says how he doesn't expect to make $1 million from his fame, nor $100K or even $50K a year.
Maybe at most $100,000. Will I make $1 million on my first job? Or even $100,000? Probably not. Will I make $50,000 on my first job? Maybe not even that. I don't know, but the point is, I can make it someday.
He once again says how he misses high school.
Because in my old school I talked a lot more, you know what I mean? So, I had those positive people that like to see me entertain them here and there. And they all believed in me, a lot of them did. And I appreciate them supporters in high school, man, because no matter what was going on in my life, man, I had them supporters from high school.
In a video titled Ups and Downs, Ryan goes over the ups and downs of being a celebrity.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about the ups and downs of being famous, so let's get into it. The ups is, you have a lot of support, you know what I mean? People are nice to you. Actually, this is kind of a up and a down, because there are a lot of people that will just fake to be nice to you because you're famous, and then there will also be those people that have a newfound respect for you because they realize that you're more important to people than they realize.
A hypothetical down he included was that if he went live in California, there was a risk of getting robbed.
Would it be a good idea for me to go live at Disneyland in California? No, because if I'm famous enough, I could either be mugged or I could be kidnapped.
Ryan continued his feud with the son of the wrestler and the other students, referring to them as snitches in a rant video.
Hello, in this video I'm going to be talking about why I don't like snitches, so let's get into it. Basically, I hate it when I'm having a good day and a snitch just tries to ruin it, you know what I mean? Like, everything's going good and, like, honestly, because there are times where, like, people couldn't just mind their own business. Like, come on now. Like, people always want to act so tough or disrespectful, then they want to snitch on you the second you do it. And then, like, I'm like, you are such a dang hypocrite, man. Like, come on now.
At the end of May, Ryan uploaded a video ranting about a supposed shadow ban that he was experiencing on TikTok.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how the shadow ban for TikTok is real. Yes, creators have confirmed to me that this has happened to them as well in my comments. People at 300,000, 100,000 followers have views draining as we speak. I used to get minimum 10-20,000 views on a video, and then usually get up to around minimum, again, 50 views, like 20k to 50k on an average video without it blowing up.
On the topic of a shadow ban, which is the process of blocking content from other users, which Ryan believed was happening with the For You page on TikTok. Possibly related to that is how Ryan's content had changed. Originally, Ryan usually posted dance videos and comedy style videos that gained a lot of notoriety.
Which grade are you? First grade. I'm in first grade. Second grade. I'm in second grade.
But for whatever reason, Ryan's content shifted to reaction style videos in which he made faces at the camera silently while watching random videos. This wasn't his only content, but it did become a large portion of it, and it was met by mostly negative reception from his audience. He also at some point in the year made a new TikTok called Cringy Lion, where he posted content similar to all his other accounts.
Hey guys, I just found out that you can't bend your pinky finger without bending your ring finger.
He made this likely to counteract the shadow ban that he believed he had. On Ryan's 20th birthday, Ryan released a video talking about how it was his birthday, an important landmark in his life being that he turned 20.
Hello, in this video I'm basically just going to be saying today's my birthday, so let's get into it. Yep. 20 years old, it's a big milestone, people. A big milestone. 20 years old now. Yep.
As with most of his videos, the point derails and he begins rambling about how Musical.ly was better than TikTok as he reminisces the high school and Musical.ly early fame years.
Considering I was just getting at most 50 likes a post, and I started getting 1,000 and 2,000.
Votech wasn't entirely terrible for Ryan. As the start of 2020, Ryan was quite proud of the writing he did for a writing prompt. In a video titled, "The Funniest Writing Prompt Ever," Ryan reads out what he wrote for his writing prompt.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be reading the funniest writing prompt ever. But before I get into it, I'm going to be saying the writing prompts we basically do at the Votech are a very cool morning routine that we do.
Ryan never says what the writing prompt itself was, and he just reads what he wrote in response to it.
This is the writing prompt where I just use my brain here. I brainstormed. I didn't just think of the expected answer. I just thought of my own stuff, so that's what made it so funny. So I'm gonna get into it here. The first thing I would do is asking my friend what is wrong. The second thing I would do is tell them it's all going to be okay and pat them on the shoulder. The third thing I would do is give them some satisfying slime or a sensory toy. I will also give them coping methods, like telling them about the beautiful sunset, the ocean, tell them to count to 10 or take a deep breath. I would also tell them to see a counselor. And there was one more thing I didn't have on the writing prompt that I want to add. I would tell them it's all going to be okay.
2020 itself was the year Ryan made a Douyin account for some reason. And somehow, he actually got pretty popular on it. In February, Ryan explained in a video why he hasn't been doing dance videos lately. He, for some reason, expects his audience to know that he has a Bluetooth speaker.
Yo, in this video I'm going to be talking about why I haven't been doing dance videos lately, so let's get into it. So to begin off, like, you know how I have like this Bluetooth speaker, like the devil speaker, the devil emoji one I meant? I try to hook up my Bluetooth to it and it doesn't connect. Like, I tried multiple times, multiple things, and it's not connecting.
He explains how it stopped working and he lost the cable for his other speaker. For some reason, he says that he never used the other speaker because of the smell.
That's the thing though, I have another speaker, but the thing was years ago when I didn't use that speaker, and this was before I started getting into the videos and stuff. I had this speaker for years. This is like a speaker that you just plug in and it works to your device. I can't find the USB cable that goes with it. Because years ago, I didn't use it because of the smell, and also I didn't really listen to music from a speaker that much.
Ryan talks about how he can't fix this problem because he's a busy guy, fully booked doing school and making videos when he's at home. He's starting to sound like me.
I gotta find that at some point because I have no idea where it is. And I'm pretty busy, like I go to school and stuff, so pretty busy guy. And I make videos when I'm at home, and do other things at home, so like I'm busy, you know what I mean? Like I'm booked.
Ryan also made a vlog detailing his daily routine. In it, he reveals he eats McDonald's every single day.
Yo, in this video I'm gonna be talking about daily routines, so let's get into it. Every time I go to McDonald's, I always like to get the chocolate chip cookie, and I always like to get the refill on the drink when I go out to places to eat.
Showers every day, brushes his teeth twice a day, and making his TikTok and likey videos.
My daily routine is to shower every day, to brush my teeth every day, in the morning and in the night. My daily routine is to always like make some TikToks or likey videos.
The rest of the video just describes mundane activities like listening to music and watching TV. COVID-19 hit during this year, and lockdown in New Jersey occurred during March, which would line up with what Ryan would say later about it. Ryan himself enjoyed the lockdown since he was able to take the time off and focus on his videos. Although I genuinely can't tell the extent of the lockdown for him, since he still seemed to be in contact with Votech. It's likely his job at Wendy's ended because of this, but schooling in Votech did not. In April, Ryan made a confession on video.
Yo, I have a confession. The confession is I only bake once a week, and only brush my teeth once every 2 weeks, and and I only change my clothes once every week. Kidding, April Fools.
By June, it's likely Ryan was having more trouble with Votech than usual. In a video titled I Am a Outcast, he rants about his time in Votech.
Hey, in this video, I'm going to be talking about how I'm an outcast, so let's get into it, everybody. Like, in class and stuff, like, I'm just smirking because, like, I still can't believe that this boy's like, oh, shut the fuck up, oh, you're retarded, and like, and he's just able to do it and threaten me, like, to slap the shit out of me or slap you, and it's okay. Like, come on. And then they can get in my conversations all they want, but then the second I get in someone else's conversation, everyone's like, mind your own business, mind your own business.
The video itself is full of loud noises, such as trucks driving by.
2 occasions. The first time, I think it was when, like, the aides weren't there, so
And what appears to be a woman having sex in the background.
say is, that I don't understand.
Ryan reveals that he had a hard time getting in on conversations and just generally fitting in with his peers at Votech. He felt he was constantly in arguments against 4 other people, referring to it as verbally jumping someone.
Here, I don't feel like that. There, I feel like I'm outnumbered in every argument. Like, I feel like it's 4 against 1. Like, it's nuts. Like, if you're gonna have an argument with me, don't put 3 or 4 other people in it. Just do it on your own. You don't have to have 4 or 5 people getting involved. That's verbally jumping somebody. Yes, I said it. Verbally jumping somebody.
2 videos uploaded by Ryan, roasting snitches and roasting strict teachers, gives an insight into Ryan's feelings about his teachers and students.
Yo, your boy Ryan the Lion is back, because, you know, I know everyone wanted the original content, and I know everyone wanted to see comedy, so I'm back, and there we go. We missed the 2018 you, and we missed you when you were yourself, real, funny. Well, you got it, because I'm about to roast some snitches. Oh, I'm gonna beat your ass. And then the other person says, oh yeah, let's go then. And then look what ends up happening. They end up snitching to somebody, saying, oh my god, this kid threatened to beat my ass.
Although it's unknown if he's referring to middle school, high school, or Votech, or all of them.
No cookies for you, because you told the truth. No cookies for you, and since you told the truth, you're deflecting.
In September, Ryan uploaded a video titled 50 Extremely Funny Adult Dirty Jokes. Yes, they are hilarious.
Yo, I got some really funny adult jokes. For adults, these are the funniest jokes ever. A girl is sitting at the doctor's office. The doctor walks in and says, I have some bad news. I'm afraid you're going to have to stop masturbating. I don't understand, doc, the patient says. Why? Because the doctor says, I'm trying to examine you.
What do a nurse, nearsighted genealogist, and a puppy have in common? A wet nose. How do you make your girlfriend scream during sex? Call and tell her about it.
In October, Ryan's YouTube career actually came to an end with a video titled, "I am quitting YouTube!" This video was likely made at the behest of the Votech staff or principal.
I'm probably gonna be quitting YouTube because I got too much real life hate now. I got hate in the comments, and it's just more dislikes than likes, and I don't know, no matter what I do, people are just never pleased. And it's just crazy. I mean, like, it's just crazy. Like, no matter what I do, people are never happy with my content. People always just say, like, it's just, I don't know, it's just saddening to me. Because I've been getting threats over every time I speak the truth, I receive threats. I had this boy, because basically he would always threaten me at school, and then he would bully me, tell me shut the fuck up, oh we're not friends, oh we're not this, like trying to make me feel bad all the time.
This video reveals the most in-depth of what was occurring in Votech at this time. Mainly an elusive rant video Ryan made on the son of the wrestler. Ryan reveals the wrestler had been threatening to beat him up and that Ryan had been hurting his feelings.
And actually, he said I hurt his feelings, but this boy used to tell me shut the fuck up all the time. He used to tell me to adults all the time. He used to tell me not to talk to him all the time. When I used to tell him have a good day all the time, he used to be mean. And I could go on, and he told on me over sitting on the floor. I could go on, but my point is proven. I'm quitting this because I'm not dealing with the hate, and it's just too much.
Their feud culminated in Ryan making a rant video on the son of the wrestler that revealed a lot of personal information, and got the wrestler's parents involved as well as possibly the police.
I just feel like people need to hear the truth, that I'm not gonna stop doing YouTube because somebody wants to tell me what to do in my videos. Don't get me wrong, I will admit I took down the letting it all out rants because I mentioned some things that I should not have mentioned, like some personal things going on. I shouldn't have mentioned that stuff towards my classmates specifically. Like, if it were like a diss on the internet towards like a different personality, it'd be different, but for people in my class that just say this stuff in class, they should be able to say it in class without me doing it on YouTube. But that's the thing. In the real letting it all out, the reason I deleted the letting it all out rants video, that one wasn't too bad, but I figured I wasn't going to keep that video up that long because I just wanted people to know what was up.
Whatever was said on this video must have been a big enough deal for it to have escalated their feud this far. The later half of the video, Ryan says he isn't going to quit social media or YouTube. Although he titled it quitting YouTube, it's really confusing.
But what I will say is I'm never going to quit, alright? I'm not going to quit ever.
The next day, Ryan returned to YouTube, uploading a tutorial on how to change the Instagram icon on your phone. Since then, the Votech principal began harassing Ryan, according to another video in which he talks about missing 2018 and high school.
Yo, in this video I'm going to be talking about why I missed 2018, so let's get into it. First of all, I missed Musically because they promoted a lot of original content, and it wasn't favored based on the creator. Because I've been trying to get a content creator manager since 2019, and they've just completely ignored me. And back in 2018, during the summer, I actually had the Global Challenge team reach out to me, and they told me I was doing a good job. And a year later, they flat out ghosted me. Like, what? I'm not making this video as a diss on TikTok because I actually have a lot more things to say.
In the video, Ryan talks about how he went from being loved in high school to hated in Votech.
Back in 2018, I had more supportive friends at the high school I was going to. Like, I had some real friends that had my back and that actually could take a joke and we could entertain each other, and I miss it, and they were like brothers to me. At this current school, if I call someone a brother or buddy, they often get offended or say, no, we're not buddies. Like, people used to be like, yo, my boy Ryan, all the time. Now I'm lucky to get that. Now I'm lucky to have someone agree with me. Like, seriously.
That all the students hated him, and the principal was constantly trying to manage the videos he made, telling him not to speak the truth.
Now the principal fucking harasses me over every fucking video where I speak the truth now? Like, seriously. What the fuck changed?
Ryan felt in this moment that he could not keep it real. Ryan spoke about Votech staff attempting to bribe him in his first year to control his content.
Like, the first year I was at the special services school, like, not the good school, but, like, after high school, the year after, like, these teachers, oh my fucking god.
Ryan was unable to speak his mind, and as he said, he would rather put up with the backlash of his opinions than be controlled or censored.
They would fucking complain over fucking everything. They would try to bribe you over everything. I don't even care about the fucking backlash anymore. Fuck it. Give me some fucking backlash. I fucking miss that shit.
The video randomly derails into a political rant.
And I'm proud that Joe Biden fucking won that election. He fucking deserved it. He's a fucking king. And Kamala Harris is my fucking queen. I'll put that shit everywhere if I want to. That's who I fucking wanted to win. And they won, so good. That's who I wanted to win. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Seriously. But let's get back to why I missed 2018.
Before returning into Ryan talking about how much he misses 2018. Such as his living situation being better than back then. Although he doesn't explain why that is.
I don't know, I kind of like the house I was living in better then. And yeah, like, I don't know, I just had a better environment back then.
Ryan talks about his previous counselors in both high school and middle school, ranting about how the current ones in Votech are not as good.
Like, I had a counselor who understood me. I had a counselor who fucking understood me, instead of trying to contradict everything with me all the fucking time. That's the difference. Like, half of these fucking school counselors don't even take you fucking seriously. At least this one fucking did.
The video once again derails as Ryan talks about his social media and the middle class.
I don't use Facebook like I use TikTok, though. I don't use it like that. I just use Facebook just to see what's going on with everybody else usually. Because Facebook doesn't give the middle class opportunities. It only gives people opportunities who can pay for advertising.
Before returning to the topic, as Ryan talks about how great high school was, being beloved by his class so much that he could hang with the athletes of his school.
I was so popular, I got to hang out with the athletes. That's how cool I was. I hung out with the athletes. I didn't even have to be an athlete. Like, they liked me that much. Seriously.
Ryan rants about his online haters calling him uncool, and states that he will no longer censor himself from swearing like Votech wishes him to do, saying that he will bring back his legacy of keeping it real that was taken from him by Votech.
Yeah, I had a lot of fucking haters, but I had a lot of fucking supporters too, and I will curse, because I gotta bring back my legacy of keeping it real. I still am keeping it real, but it hasn't been the same since people say, oh, are you being appropriate on your social media? I'll be whatever the fuck I want to on my fucking page. It's my fucking page. I don't tell you what to post on your page, and quite frankly, I don't give a shit.
Ryan expresses his wish to be a cash cow to the press and media.
I swear, this is why once I get pressed, my career is just gonna fucking skyrocket. Because with me keeping it real, they're gonna see me as a fucking cash cow for them.
He, like he has done on numerous occasions, states his dream of being on reality TV.
That's why if I ever get like really famous, they're probably just gonna give me a fucking show.
Returning to the topic of the video, Ryan reminisces about his Project Grad he experienced in high school, in which he had one of the best times of his life.
My final year of high school, Project Graduation was the best. Got to go to that arcade, bowled. I did whatever. Project Graduation was still the night of my life though. Like, people always fucking hate on me, but they don't fucking know me, so.
Ryan then reflects on his life and how he changed how seriously he took things in high school in order to not be so uptight and to fit in with the students.
There are people that can't take being fucking roasted. I'll admit there was a time where I couldn't because I thought people were seeing me in the ballet's weak and stuff, but once I realized people were just fucking playing around, I fucking grew the fuck up and realized that I can take a fucking joke.
And then he talks about how real bullying is what he experiences in Votech, where he's constantly threatened with physical violence.
They said, oh, I'm being bullied. No, I was bullied at this new school I was at. I was actually fucking bullied. Fucking threatened to be beaten the shit out of. Fucking smacked the shit out of. Slapped the shit out of. That's fucking bullying. That's fucking bullying.
It then derails once again about him ranting about how he won't let anyone steal his phone, possibly referencing something, but it's impossible to tell.
But that's the thing, like, you ever touch my phone, you better start fucking running. My fucking phone's my fucking phone. That's why I don't touch other people's phones, because I wouldn't want them touching my phone.
Ryan then reveals that the son of the wrestler actually has a girlfriend, who he says dick rides him. Figuratively, of course. Well, actually, literally too, I'm sure. But Ryan describes her as also hating on him and having beef with him.
Him and his other friend, his girlfriend, threaten me all the fucking time. Actually, the girlfriend just dick-rided off her boyfriend. I wouldn't say she threatened me, but she did tell me shut up a couple times, so.
2018 was the best year of Ryan's life, according to him.
But I gotta realize 2018 was one of the best years of my life because it made me realize I did whatever I had to do to get to where I was. Day after day, months for months, day after day, figuring out something else to do on social media. Day after day.
Ryan then announces that 2018 Ryan is back. Gang shit, bitch.
2018 Ryan is back. Gang shit, bitch.
He expresses his resentment that he is considered the autistic boy that doesn't know shit.
Seriously, like, tired of the way people fucking treat me. Like, think they can just do whatever the fuck they want. Because I'm the autistic boy who doesn't fucking know nothing.
Strangely, and possibly the only time I've ever seen him do this, Ryan starts to get into a rant that abruptly cuts.
Seriously. Like the first... Oh, fuck. I probably gotta edit that shit now.
He states that he'll have to edit that out, which likely means he got too personal with whatever he ranted about. He wrongly states that to cut out what he just ranted about, he will have to learn how to crop videos.
I guess I'm gonna figure out how to crop videos today.
He then starts a rant on what is possibly Votech, talking about students he hated and how Votech staff themselves refused to give a deaf kid an iPad unless he signed for it, in the sign language, which he did not, and got so angry he destroyed an iPad.
There was this deaf kid where they basically caused his reaction one time. They basically triggered the kid when he was staring for the iPad because, I'm gonna be honest, like, he didn't want to do the sign language or didn't, I don't know if he forgot how to do it or didn't want to. But the teacher took the student, because it was free time, everyone had free time, and the student stared at the teacher. Remember, this kid could not hear and he was nonverbal. So, I don't know if he forgot the signal or if he didn't want to do it. But the point is, the teacher, he was staring at the teacher for the iPad and it was obvious. And he was like, oh, he can use his sign language for it. I'm never going to forget that. Like, that's just fucking mean. And it got the boy so mad, and it was obvious that he wanted the iPad, that he literally ended up destroying one of the iPads because he was just so mad that they were giving him a hard time when they were being mean to him afterwards for him not sign language asking for the iPad. Well, none of the other students have to use sign language. He's the only deaf kid in the class that year, so...
Ryan equated Votech staff and the principal's monitoring of his YouTube channel to stalking.
Like, seriously, they didn't really stalk my channel.
This video once again caused more conflict between Ryan and his principal, as a video following up on it titled My Message to the World, in which Ryan talks about how speaking the truth caused his principal to get angry at him once again.
Yo, I got a message for the world. Don't care about what people think, no matter who it is, because you gotta do you at the end of the day, and you can't be worried about what other people think. And now I spoke the truth against bullying, and I was being an activist on my YouTube channel. And I had the principal being mean to me about it. Like, being mean to me about my activism specifically. And about me not censoring myself.
Another video released about a month later with the exact same name reveals that Ryan's email was for some reason deactivated by Votech, and one of the workers didn't help him. So he called her a sheep.
Yo, hello, in this video I got a very important message to say to people in the world. Like, a message to the world. I've seen everybody just going around doing what everybody else is doing. Like, say they agree with the majority, they follow sheep. They can't even think for themselves. Like, the child study team lady couldn't even stick up for me when my email was deactivated over me calling someone a brother. Who other people also called brother in the classroom. So I did it and I got deactivated. Like, the child study team person couldn't even stand up for me. And that just proves how much people can't think for themselves in society. They always need to rely on somebody. I don't rely on anybody. My thoughts come to myself.
Whatever he means by this is unknown because he doesn't explain further and he expects the audience to understand. In the video, Ryan reveals he used to message with Mark D'Amelio before he had gotten very popular. But after he got popular, he started ghosting Ryan's messages.
I'm gonna be brutally honest here. This is not a hate message.
Me and Mark D'Amelio talked a few times before he got huge on Instagram, right? He had 10,000 followers at 100,000. Me and Mark D'Amelio would talk a couple times. He used to answer me. He got more followers now. He completely acts like I don't exist. He reads the message and he goes on. I'm not saying he's a bad person. I've never met the man. But I'm just saying this is what happens when people get famous. They change.
Ryan in the video states that he has to be careful with who he hangs out with now that he's famous.
Obviously, I have to be careful who I hang out with because as you get famous, it gets more dangerous too.
By the end of 2020, Ryan uploaded a video reflecting on the year, mainly stating he was grateful for COVID.
In this video, I'm going to be talking about my 2020 in a nutshell, so let's get into it. But I am thankful for COVID. Yes, I am. I am thankful for COVID. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't have been able to do all this.
And that his shadow ban had finally come to an end, with him reaching 1.8 million followers, nearly doubling what was his old 2019 resolution.
Now here we are in December, almost at 2 million, alright? 1.8 million now.
Ryan's Votech saga came to an abrupt end, although I can't tell when. It was either late 2020 or the beginning of 2021, in which he suddenly got expelled, likely due to a combination of past events. Although Ryan claims it was because he called the son of the wrestler his buddy. Salem County Special Services calendar indicates that they start school in September and end by June, and considering Ryan had turned 21 in November of that year, he likely got expelled on his last year there, which is interesting to say the least. Ryan began uploading videos about mean teachers around December, so most likely this is when he got expelled, but I really don't know. So here's the thing. It can be very easy to dismiss a lot of what Ryan said throughout the years about Votech. But something interesting is that from everything I can tell, Salem County Special Services is actually kind of incompetent and corrupt. An event in the news that occurred around Ryan's expulsion was how a teacher who worked at the school had been denied maternity leave and was discriminated against for whatever reason. I do believe Salem County, to an extent, is understaffed and really underprepared for the students they have, but I don't live in New Jersey, so I couldn't tell you if that's true. What I do know is this is where Ryan's feud with Votech ended. In the end, as Ryan put it, the son of the wrestler won.
This boy, because basically he would always threaten me at school and then he would bully me, tell me shut the fuck up, oh we're not friends, oh we're not this, like trying to make me feel bad all the time. And now that it comes down to it, he won. He won.
That wraps up the great censorship as well, since Ryan was no longer under the control of Votech staff. He could freely make whatever content he wished to make, and with that as well, he could pursue whatever he wished to pursue.